Previously on Outdoor Nature with Wildlife Willy.
It's kind of like a mythical creature.
Ooh.
I think you all probably know who I'm talking about. That is the great SASQUATCH, or aka Bigfoot. Yeah, he stands a great deal, 8 foot tall. He's about 400 pounds, a muscular beef. And he can take you down in one fell swoop. It's something that I hope to one day find myself out here in the wild with you, Dingo. Could you imagine if we were able to find the wild SASQUATCH? Maybe just act like a SASQUATCH, and maybe he'll feel like he's connected to you and he won't hurt you. Maybe he'll say, hey, let's be brothers. What are we gonna do today with Wildlife Willy? Looking for a brand new place to play with Wildlife Willy. So come on, the water's mighty fine. We're learning and laughing, have a real good time. In the great outdoors with your favorite pal, it's Wildlife Willy.
Today on Outdoor Nature, Willy finds some evidence on the mountain and tells some tall tales about mythical creatures of the forest.
So come on, the water's mighty fine. We're learning and laughing, have a real good time. In the great outdoors with your favorite pal, it's Wildlife Willy. It's Wildlife Willy. It's Wildlife Willy. Come on. Hello, Dingoes. Wildlife Willy here again. Coach Trevor.
Yep.
You mind taking a look at this here? Take a look at this. This massive log. Just placed here, right in the middle of a boulder field. How? You might ask, what's this giant log placed here? Well, let me tell you a little story about that. First, to understand where this log came from, we're going to have to get a basic idea of how old this log is. So, if you'll remember from previously on the trail, I think we encountered a 3,000-year-old tree. And you count from the inside out, and I count about 3,050 circles there, that this log here is at least 3,000 years old. By counting the rings. So now watch closely. Come close now, Coach Trevor. You see these rings here? They're going all the way around. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, yep. And if I make my calculations, it looks like this tree was placed here about 32 years ago. This is a 32-year-old tree.
30, okay.
That's correct. Now that we know how old this massive log is, now we can kind of talk to the dingoes about the amazing and fascinating story behind this massive log. Coach Trevor,
yep.
I'm going to go ahead and climb on up this so the dingoes can get an idea of just how much bigger this log is than my own human body. Notice these techniques, dingoes. It's all about the 4-point technique. All right, I'm here. Can you see me, Coach Sweet?
Sure can.
Coach Trevor, can you see me up here?
Yes.
Let's take a stroll down this massive 32-year-old log. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
How do you think this tree got here?
Well, I was just going to get to that story. It's an amazing, fascinating, mystifying story of the Pacific Northwest. Now, since all of you dingoes are from around these parts, I'm sure you've heard of the story of the great logging giant, Paul Bunyan. That's right, Coach Trevor. I know you've heard of Paul Bunyan, haven't you?
Yeah, once upon a time.
That's right. Well, as a wildlife expert, I can sense Mr. Bunyan's energy all over out here. And this tree right here this 32-year-old tree was used by Paul Bunyan himself. Now, Coach Trevor,
What?
do you remember we were up on the boulder field and we noticed a massive, skin-shedding, rare tree of the Pacific Northwest?
What's that one?
That one there?
Yeah, there's a big one.
There's another big one there. That looks like, yeah, that's a story for later, Dingoes. I actually have a story about another giant log just down the hill.
Yeah?
It looks a lot like this one. Almost exactly the same. That's because it is the same tree. One day, 32 years ago, Paul Bunyan was out here logging. And he had had a massive meal of some pork chops and some flapjacks. And he had some things stuck in his teeth, Dingoes. Now, the nice thing about Wildlife Willy is he doesn't have that problem. Nothing gets stuck in these things. However, Paul Bunyan had an issue that day, on that fateful day, so he was strolling around the wild outdoors, and with his big giant arm, he snapped that tree like a little toothpick, and he used this log right here that I'm sitting on right now to pick his teeth. That's right, Dingoes. Paul Bunyan used this log to pick his teeth. He was sitting there just picking away. He got done, he was way up over there, maybe a mile up there. And this is a massive guy here. Paul Bunyan's giant. He's huge. Like way bigger than Sasquatch times a million. So, I mean, after he was done, he figured, hey, this is a natural source here. I'm not littering. I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of this toothpick. He flicked that thing right off of his hands, and it came flying down here, down this reservoir, and landed right here. It's an amazing story. It's something that I hope I educated you dingoes on today. Coach Trevor.
What?
I'm very confused by something out here right now.
I believe that.
I want you to take a look at this tree here. What does that look like to you?
Dead tree?
No. That looks exactly like a Christmas tree. That's right, I said it, a Christmas tree. I think old St. Nick's been out here, Mount St. Helens, roaming around, trying to find the most perfect tree he could find. It's amazing.
Well, why didn't he take it?
All right, let's keep moving here, Coach Trevor. It's been a fabulous day out here in the Mount St. Helens National Park, and I'm just hoping we can discover... Whoa! Look at this, Coach Trevor! Is that what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
Is it?
I don't know what you think it is.
I think that is a natural land bridge formulation.
Really?
That's right, I said it. Let's investigate. Come on. Well, that's right. That's exactly what it is. This is some sort of a natural land bridge formulation, probably placed here after a massive earthquake. As we know, that is basically what formulates every natural formulation in the wild outdoors.
Do we need to be worried about anything?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because how awesome... Oh my goodness. Dingoes, look at this. Right now, I'm standing next to a highly venomous poison spider. That's right, I didn't even know it. That's the dangers of being out here in the wild. I'm standing here, out of the corner of my eye, this highly toxic, venomous spider is right next to me, licking his chops. That's the wild outdoors. Alright, back to the story of the natural land formulation bridge here that was placed here from an earthquake. Now, sometimes I've heard stories of predatory creatures that live underneath these natural land bridge formulations.
Like what?
What do you think, Coach Trevor? I know you've heard.
I haven't. Maybe you could share.
Well, as we've been talking about a lot of different creatures on outdoor nature, we've talked about the mystical SASQUATCH. We've talked about the great big Paul BUNYAN. We've talked about all kinds of wild things. But this one here is extra special. What might be living underneath this here natural man-made formulation is a bridge troll. That's right, a bridge troll. Watch my mouth when I say that. Bridge troll. That's right. Coach Trevor, you've heard of a bridge troll.
Yeah, when I was a kid. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So I think this would be a great time for Wildlife Willy to sneakily investigate and see if there's a bridge troll under here that maybe the dingoes and myself can go connect with.
Now we're quiet.
Please stay quiet, Coach Sweet. Can you see me here?
A little, yeah.
These bridge trolls are known to be extremely dangerous and territorial creatures. There happens to be one here. And we anger him. We're gonna need a ride. Alright. Oh my goodness. Coach Sweet, get down here. Coach Trevor. That's right. This does look to be the home of a bridge troll. As you'll notice, the logs are hollowed out down there. There's a lot of kindling and fire sticks, because these trolls like to build fires underneath their bridge.
Won't that burn the bridge?
These trolls have special techniques that they've developed for thousands of years. They have these things that are called fire retardants that they spray across the top of their bridge and the bottom of that bridge. And that way they can have steady streams of campfires underneath their bridge. But fortunately for us dingoes, and kinda unfortunately, because I was hoping you might get to see one today, fortunately he's not here, so we don't have to worry about getting attacked by the nasty bridge troll. Oh my God, Coach Sweet. It is absolutely beautiful out here in this outdoor nature. I just want to keep my eyes to the ground, see if I can discover anything out here that might be interesting for the dingoes to see. Oh my God, Coach Trevor.
What?
Oh my gosh. Do you see this? Look at this. That there. Get a close look there, dingoes. That looks like a true wildlife footprint.
What do you think it is?
That's what I'm trying to decipher as we speak, Coach Trevor. Oh my God. Let me get a little closer and let me feel the energy of this wild animal. Now, I'm not quite sure, but I think this might be a trick that's associated with the great mystical SASQUATCH.
Really?
Really? I told you, dingoes, I said it. Look at this track. Now, this is not the foot of the Bigfoot. Just take a look at the track, yeah?
Again?
You'll notice it's very small. So this is actually what looks to be two of the SASQUATCH's fingers. He was crawling on all fours, like this, much similar to Wildlife Willy's 4-point technique. I think he was out here on this natural game trail, crawling around, and he had his two fingers out like this. You see, like the peace sign. And I think he might have been trying to communicate with us humans out there that he's peaceful. So, if you'll notice, I'll try to reenact what may have happened out here with the great walled Sasquatch. There you go, Coach Trevor. As you'll notice, that looks strikingly similar to the Sasquatch's print. I, unfortunately, am not 400 pounds of walled beef, so
Close.
I wasn't able to exactly replicate said trap. Anyways, dingoes, I think we're getting close to discovering the walled Sasquatch.
Thanks for watching, dingoes. Make sure to tune in next week as Willy continues his wild adventure on Mount St. Helens.
Well, dingoes, today was an amazing day on outdoor nature with wildlife Willy. And as always, dingoes, stay smiling.